In this video, you'll learn about component releases in ReARM.
We'll start by showing how to view existing component releases.
Click the folder icon in the main menu to open the components view.
Next, click on the name of the desired component.
Then, select the branch you're interested in.
Finally, click on the specific release version to open the release module.
At the top of the module, you'll see the release version and the component name.
Hover over the info icon to view key release details, including the UUID, identifiers, marketing version, organization, branch, and creation date.
Click the link icon to open this release in a full-page view via its permanent link.
To export the aggregated bill of materials, click the download icon.
Here, you can customize the export by selecting the type of bill of materials, its scope that can include everything or only deliverable artifacts, or only release artifacts, or only source code entry artifacts, the structure, hierarchical or flat, and the media format.
Use JSON for machine-readable output or CSV or Excel to generate a human-readable bill of materials.
There's also a toggle to export only top-level dependencies. This is enabled by default.
Once your options are set, click the Export button to download the desired bill of materials.
Further to the right, you'll find real-time details about vulnerabilities or policy violations detected for this release.
Next, you'll see the lifecycle status, along with a drop-down selector to change it.
Below you will find Release View tabs. The Components tab shows the specific elements included in the release.
The Source Code Entries section displays a list of commits associated with this release.
For each commit, you'll see the date, message, and author.
Hover over the info icon in the facts column to view additional details, including the internal commit UUID, commit hash, branch name, and the linked version control repository.
In the Actions column, you'll find two icons.
Click the link icon to open the commit in a new browser tab.
Click the Upload Artifact icon to attach a new artifact related to the commit. For example, this could be a bill of materials or an attestation.
The Artifacts section displays a list of artifacts associated with this release, its source code or deliverables.
An artifact is a metadata document, such as a bill of materials or a VEX file.
For each artifact, you'll see its type and the element it's attributed to.
Hover over the info icon in the facts column to view internal details, which may include the artifact UUID, digests, signatures, and more.
Please note that the displayed facts are based on the data submitted to ReARM, so different artifacts may contain varying levels of detail.
If you're using ReARM Pro, or if you've configured dependency track integration, then for bill of materials, you'll also see vulnerabilities and policy violations.
In the Actions column, several options are available.
Click the download icon to export the artifact.
For bills of materials, in the modal that appears, you can choose to download either the raw original or the augmented version processed by ReARM.
Click the pencil icon to manually upload a new version of the artifact.
If the artifact is a bill of materials linked to dependency track, a link icon will appear. Clicking this icon will open the corresponding dependency track project in a new browser tab.
The next two icons allow you to
force an immediate vulnerability rescan in dependency track,
and trigger an immediate state synchronization with dependency track.
Those icons are added, since by default, dependency track synchronization occurs on a scheduled basis, typically once per day.
The next section shows the produced deliverables attributed to this release.
These can include items such as container images, Java jar files, or NPM packages.
In this example, a single container image is linked to the release.
Hover over the info icon in the facts column to view deliverable details, including internal UUID, identifiers, and continuous integration metadata.
To manually upload a new artifact, such as a bill of materials or an attestation for this deliverable, click the Upload Artifact icon in the Actions column.
Below, you'll find the Part of Product section. It shows product releases that include this component release. We'll explore product releases in a separate video.
Let's now continue with the remaining tabs in the release view.
The Approvals tab contains approval functionality available in ReARM Pro. We'll cover this feature in detail in a separate video.
The Compare tab allows you to compare component releases with previous versions based on commit messages.
When aggregated mode is selected, all commits between the selected versions are displayed in a single, combined list.
Without aggregation, the changes introduced in each intermediate release version are shown separately.
The History tab displays key events recorded for this release.
It includes two separate sections, one for general release events, and another for approval history.
Please note that approval history is a part of approval functionality that is only available in ReARM Pro.
The last tab is the Meta tab. Here, you can view and add freeform notes and release tags.
Now, let's look at how you can manually create a component release in ReARM.
While component releases are typically created automatically through continuous integration, we'll cover that automated process in a separate video.
To begin with manual process, open the Components view.
Click on the component name for which you want to create a release.
Then, click on the branch name where this release will belong.
In the right pane, click the plus circle icon located under the branch name.
Confirm or adjust the auto-generated release version, then click the Create Release button.
Your new component release is now created with a draft lifecycle status.
Click the version number of the newly created release to open its modal view.
Observe here also that the lifecycle selector is currently set to draft.
In this draft state, you can manually add various elements, such as source code entries, artifacts, produced deliverables.
These are the same elements we discussed earlier.
To manually add these elements, use the plus circle icons next to each section header.
However, it's strongly recommended that these elements be generated automatically through a continuous integration process, which we'll cover in a separate video.
Once you're satisfied with the release configuration, use the Lifecycle drop-down to change the status to Assembled.
Keep in mind that this lifecycle transition can also be handled automatically by your continuous integration.
After a release is marked as assembled, most of its data becomes locked and can no longer be edited, unless an administrator moves it back to the draft state.
Proceed to other videos in our learning series to learn more about ReARM.